Hi, we're gonna talk about how to create more power on the side kick with a sharpie. Bam. So in order to do a decent side kick, you have to do three things. Number one, bend your knee up forward, toes up. Number two, turn your body on a 90-degree angle. But the most important part is you have to turn your foot, your heel, towards the target. Now keep in mind your shoulders have to be in line with the target as well, even after your kick, because if your shoulders go in, that's considered back kick. Or just not really a good side kick. So once you get this part down, 1, 2, but make sure your knee is higher than your ankles. You don't want to do something like this. You want to keep your knee up as high as possible and keep your toes flexed and keep it up here, shoulders in line with that target of where you're kicking. And then from here, when we extend that foot, you're going to pivot 90 degree again at the very same time to execute that solid side kick. Now, how are we going to use this Sharpie, bam, to practice our side kick? Now, all you want to do with this Sharpie is make sure that you put it behind your foot here. So right here. So what this is going to do is once you put it here, you bend your knee up, getting ready for that side kick, you're gonna really extend this leg fast so that this Sharpie flies that way to the back. That way you can get more power when you execute your side kick. Just like that. So you can do a competition if you have friends, if you have students, you can make sure they have a Sharpie or a pencil, doesn't even really matter, or like a small object. And you can make them have it here, and whoever goes the furthest when doing that side kick will be the winner. So what I like to do, I like to practice this a few times. So keeping the Sharpie in my hand, 1, and then putting it back here, relax, make sure everything is clear, shoulders straight, and then when I kick, pivot and hit that Sharpie all the way back as hard as possible, and then rechamber my leg after you finish. And one of my favorite ways to practice with the side kick is with the chair as well. And from here, the most important thing is once you extend your foot to kick, this foot needs to pivot faster. So if person A pivots, I guess 70% speed, their kick is 70% fast. But if I pivot 110% speed with that bottom foot, my side kick will become faster as well. So let's give that a try. If I pivot slow and try to kick, my body just follows this rhythm, this pivot motion. But if I pivot super fast and then kick together, then I have this nice extension with that side kick and more power. And once you guys get pretty comfortable with this, imagine you still have that Sharpie in there, and then once you bend your knee, and then once you're about to kick, pivot super fast, all in one motion, then you should have a pretty good side kick. Just focusing on this part alone really helps. You don't have to kick super high. You can just kick here as well. You can make that nice sound with that uniform, and make sure you pull your hands to the opposite side without overturning your shoulders. Like what not to do is don't do this. You want to be able to keep your shoulders where your target is going to be, which is for me right here. Kick. You see my shoulders right there where that kick is. If I want to kick higher, I will grab on my uniform, pull and push and down together. So that's another method to try to extend that kick a little bit higher. Of course, this is a static way of getting that higher side kick. There are many ways, but for now, for this video, we're just going to practice that for higher kicks. So same thing, kick, hold, grab, pull, push, and then fall down. It's okay to fall down after because you're just practicing anyways. And then what that allows your body to do, it reminds you of that feeling, and then when you actually execute that side kick, you'll be able to do that at the same time. And my most favorite part of this training is allows you to do an awesome flying side kick as well. And many other cool things. So please practice and practice. And if you guys want to get personal feedback on your training, please check out my Patreon link below. And I can't wait to guys meet you there. This is a new thing that we're having for Vivo Taekwondo's channel. So make sure you guys check that out. I'm very excited to meet you there. Thank you guys so much once again for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys. And if you guys can, please kick that like button so this video goes out to many more people. Jonas, I'm doing side kick right now. Gonna bend your knee and then side kick. Yeah! Yay! Okay. Now, Jonas, look. Sit down. Watch me. I'm gonna show you tornado kick. Wow, your turn. Stand up. Ready, tornado kick, go. Ooh. And then kick. Yo. Sounds good, Jonas. That was a good turner kick. Fist bump. Bam. Okay, bye-bye. Can you say subscribe?